how
right?
happy your face
I'm so
is.
happy, I'm so excited. We have got some epic stuff coming up and I can't wait to like see it, film it, discover these new places. Got a lot of travel planning to do today. Before we do that, swim time.
That is my dream. Life is but a dream. It's what you make it.
Swim done. Time to head into town to do a couple of bits and pieces and get some food. So the planning that we have to do today, trying to figure out where we're going to go to next. So we travel full time at the moment and we won't be going back to New Zealand for maybe about 6 months, where we're going to spend a little bit of time before we head on the road and we go to Europe, which I've sort of already revealed, don't know, anyway, so hang around for that. But today we're trying to decide between 2 different locations and we're not sure yet.
Life is but a dream. It's what you make it. Always try to get.
So we've actually visited both of these countries before already, but we traveled through both. We traveled through quite quickly though. So we sort of see them through different eyes because we lived in Thailand for a while, we're living in Vietnam at the moment, and we want to sort of do the same at this next place, get a villa or an apartment somewhere close to the beach. So we're trying to take all of that into consideration.
Don't ever take it. Life has its music.
So when we travel, we like to go at like a little bit of a slower pace. We like to get an apartment, be able to unpack our bags and like go to local markets and shop
Do some
at grocery stores.
Yeah.
But in saying that, like we still enjoy the touristy side of things as well. We want to be able to explore and go adventuring.
So tell them the countries.
Okay, so drum roll. So the countries that we are trying to decide between are Malaysia and the Philippines.
So in the Philippines, we're considering Manila, we like Makati City, Cebu, and Boracay. In Malaysia, pretty much
so funny.
only one place we're looking at, which is Georgetown and Penang.
I think that we missed the sign when we walked in. Do you feel like talking about what just happened to you?
We totally missed the sign about ears.
I think I filmed it after the fact.
When I was sitting there, and or like when I sat down, I thought he did ear piercings. Don't know why. It just, I mean, why else would there be somebody like leaning over and
Deep inside your
deep
ear.
near somebody's ear, and all these people standing around like watching? I was like, that's odd. I thought I was going in for a haircut and ended up having like
Ear surgery.
Yeah, like a duel with Wolverine. The guy had like blades and tools and all sorts of stuff that just came out of nowhere. And he couldn't speak English very well, so I didn't even know what was happening half the time. So the haircut was really quick. Super happy, and I was like, cool, thanks. And he's like, no, stay, like keep me in the chair. And then he took out a blade and did like everything, like monobrow down and around my ears. They've never been trimmed before. He did my nose, like half my paws are gone. And then just was casually down my back.
You don't even have hair on.
At that point I should have been thinking, this is going a bit weird. And then next thing I know, he pulls the chair back and I thought, oh yeah, gonna get that Asian massage, gonna get like a little 5-minute. And then all of a sudden he puts a whole bunch of tools, which I can't see, on my chest. And then just fucking whoop, inside my ear.
Deep
I
in
said
your
to
ear.
Stacey, I felt like he was like one slip away from puncturing my brain.
We have just been researching the seasons. We've been actually trying to run away from the rain.
Yeah, it seems like we're constantly just moving to the next place just as the rain starts so that we can try. We just want to stay in sunlight. We want to exist in singlets everywhere we go. So Georgetown in Penang or Malaysia has only very recently come onto our radar, right?
Yeah.
I've heard about it from a few different people. It's come up a few times online as being like a really cool place. It's like a melting pot of all of these different cultures, massive on street food and restaurants, lots of different cultures to explore obviously, and then there's a beach I think as well.
Yeah.
And there's heaps of street art and everything, so it's sort of got a bit of a cool feel to it, a bit of like a Hoi An style vibe I suppose.
But we also loved the Philippines, but it was never really much of an option for us, mostly because we had such trouble with the internet where we were.
It was terrible in like Palawan and stuff like that, but it's just so beautiful. We've always talked about going back. And until recently, that again, the internet situation, from what we've heard, has improved in some places.
It's so hard to know.
Yeah, so we almost need to go there to find out if we like a place. So it's not going to be as easy as what we've had for our last couple of stops.
So at this point, we're not exactly sure what we're going to do, which is like a super weird feeling.
It's just that open-ended way of traveling that we don't really know what's next, and it's like exciting, but it also
bit daunting.
Yeah, not really knowing. So we've got a whole bunch of research still to do I think around the seasons and just how we could get established, but what do you guys think? Malaysia or Philippines?
If you guys have any like tips or if you've been there or if you live there, let us know what you think. Or
other places in the Philippines, like we've mentioned the 3 that we're interested in, but there's like 1,000 other islands, 7,000 other. I didn't know you were out here, Fred. We would have invited you in. Don't you jump. Don't you jump, man. Oh, I'm just trying to get out of my house. So after 2 coffees, 3 hours looking at seasons, Skyscanner, trying to plan flights and pretty much our next 6 months of movements, we think we've come up with a plan of how we can work in potentially all of it.
Look how
right?
happy your face
I'm
is.
so happy, I'm so excited. We have got some epic stuff coming up, but we do want to hear what you think. Anyway, we're about to go to dinner now, absolutely starving, and I want to show you one of our favorite restaurants that we've been going to just around the road. Hey mate, where's he going? So one of the reasons we really like this place is not only because it's really close to where we live, it's only about 5 minutes, 2-minute drive really, isn't it? It's Vietnamese, but it's like, it's quality, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, it's fancy.
And a really like beautiful like zen place. I didn't realize the last couple of times we've come here how much like Buddha and peace sort of stuff is all around in the decor, but it's nice and relaxing. Cool little garden, massive tree right in the middle, and yeah, I suppose food is absolute quality and prices
are still pretty good.
So one of these plates for like a good main with lots of like a good meat serving as well, which is hard to find in Vietnam, is like 100,000 dong.
Yeah, I was going to say this is chicken cashew nut, and it is so good. We get this every time.
So tonight we're trying the banana leaf fish. Let's see if you can open it up. Oh, we got the whole thing.
It's a whole ass fish.
That was delicious.
Yeah, I liked it too.
It was really good. I didn't get the camera out, I should have filmed it, but I sort of didn't really know how to attack it with just the chopsticks. We've had fish like this before in the Philippines, but for some reason I feel like maybe we had a knife before.
Let me just show you. This is what we've ended up with.
That's what everybody wants to see, is like a carcass of a fish. So the guy came over and was like, no, he like showed me a really good way to get it. It's from my master now. No, that is really nice. And again, like super cheap, tasty, fresh, ocean fish, spicy sauce that came with it. Happy, really good. We've seen heaps of growth on the channel recently, so if you're one of those new people, thank you so much for the support. If you're one of the true blue, been with us for a while, thank you again. Yeah, we'll see you again next time.